Good morning, everyone. I hope your Tuesday is going good so far. Welcome to Make It Personal. As always, am Pastor Terrell. I don't tote myself. I don't brag. I don't boast. One thing, I'm not a big fan of the spotlight. I know that's a weird thing to say as a pastor, as a minister, and even as a worship leader, because people are saying things to me like, well, you're always up front, you're always on stage. That's not where I shine. I like the background. I like the behind the scenes, because the work done that is in the public eye is really the end result of study and reading and prayer. And that's what I love to do. So I want to just share a little something this morning about following God. And really this applies to anything in your life that you might consider a positive change. But specifically, when you make a firm decision in your life to go after God, to follow His will. Now, really, everyone should be doing this. It shouldn't be today I'm going to start. Following God's will always, always, always have 3 points of contention. The first one is simple: Satan. We know that Satan is the accuser of the brethren. He's the father of lies. From the very beginning of time, he was a murderer. He was a deceiver. He was the destroyer. God said in Isaiah that He created Satan to destroy. And so he's easy to ignore, because all we need to do to stand against Satan is resist. He has no power. He has no weapons he can forge against us. The only time he has power against you is when you forge a weapon and hand it to him. So we can ignore him. Now, the other two things are yourself. Man, your brain gets in the way of the will of God so many times. And trust me on this, there's only one thing in the entire universe more powerful than the will of God in your life. And that is your will. You can stop the will of God at any moment in your life. It's true. God will never force it on you. That's why it's a sacrifice. That's why there's faith. That's why it takes decision and stepping out. And the last thing, this can be the toughest, but it is not always true, but it's true with a lot of people: your family. I don't know what it is, but your family wants you, for the most part, to remain where you are, because that's who they know, that's who they love. And this will include anything. This can include, your biological family, your church family, your close friends, your relatives, whatever. People love you the way you are, so it's very hard for people to see you grow. Now, unfortunately, when you're climbing the mountain of God, or swimming in the ocean of God, whatever analogy you want to use, people will get left behind. And this is a very hard part if people are very near and dear to your heart. Can you go after God knowing that people you love aren't going with you? It's easy to jump up and say yes. But when you are literally getting attacked by those people you love, that's where the true test comes in. Will you stop what you're doing or pursue God? It's not easy, folks. The ministry life can be lonely. It can hurt. There's a lot of pain. But as long as your focus is God and you are grabbing hold of Him, He's with you all the way. God bless.